Okay, everyone, let's do this for Tuesday the 18th. Probably going to be another quick one because not a lot happened in the market today. But that's fine because that's what you expect in bull markets is these slow kind of grinds up day after day after day, and that seems to be what we're getting here. So, without further ado, if you want access to my watch list where you can just copy and paste it into trade ideas, if you want this video and all of the charts that I talk about and a whole bunch of charts that I don't talk about emailed directly to you, go to statsedtrading.com, sign up for the email list there. Okay, so as always, Bitcoin. As always, Bitcoin's done nothing. So there's really not much to talk about. You can see all the other videos for the last month or so where I went over this. Needs to break this range before it's interesting. Until then, it's very boring. Aussie yen is the only other currency that I'm watching. This bull flag type pattern here still continues on Aussie yen. So I'm going to keep that open, keep that in mind. And then we're going to get immediately into trade ideas here. We're going to go into the S&P 500 and just show why there's really not a whole lot to go over. We just had a nice breakout today, a nice kind of grind higher. Really nothing to write home about. There's nothing that you can really talk about here. It's just a continued bullish trend that at some point is going to rest or pull back. But the more I go on, Twitter Spaces and talk to other people, the more people are desperate for that rest or that pullback, and the more desperate people are for that, means that it's probably not going to happen. Only other ETF that I looked at, again, I go through maybe 100 of these every night, but UNG is kind of starting to maybe put a little bit around a bottom here. You have a downtrend, right, followed by maybe a higher low being put in here, and that could start to push us higher, maybe. I'm going to watch this, but all the other ETFs are just matching the SPY. They're just going up all the time. It's without a shadow of a doubt a bull market. So one trade that I took here, and again, we only have a few days until earnings, so I'm hoping for just a little drift up before earnings, and I'll probably get out before then unless I'm up pretty significantly on the trade, is this Domino's Pizza. Nice look for Domino's Pizza. HELE. No, I didn't get triggered there because it reversed at the end of the day. Really, again, everything's going up, so there's not a whole lot of things for me to build a list out of, because if they haven't gone up, I need to have like a compelling reason to why I think they have, because the market's gone up. So if your stock hasn't gone up, it might be the wrong stock. So just a couple names here looking at RRGB, Red Robin, has a 22% short float on this one and is just consolidating nice and tight around this $15 or so. Going to look for that one to break out. We have MORF. This one, oh no, I didn't add this one today. This was on here yesterday, just rejected entirely today here. So a couple that I've added. One is AI. This kind of is the meme stock of the AI trend right now, but with a 40% short float and then getting really, really tight after that move. I've got to watch an AI. Another one with a high short float of 30% is this BTTX. Nice push up, a little pullback, and then consolidating sideways. This is a therapeutic company, and it's a much smaller company, so be very, very careful. Right, $200 million market cap. Right, this thing could gap down to 50 cents or gap up to $10 one day. Last but not least, looking here is SG. This one's the A-View app from before the gap right here. So we have the gap right here. We have the anchored view app, pushes up, comes back in, holds that, and then starting to turn higher. So I've looked at that one, 13% short float on this one. The reason I'm bringing up the short floats right now is it seems to be all the craze now is everyone's buying high short float stuff. So I got to keep that in mind as well. All right, that's it for me today. Again, go to statsedtrading.com. You can get the email list there. I don't spam you. It's an email a day with this video and my thoughts on the market. So check that out, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.